We're shortest on fantasy. Don't see any of that. Okay, we didn't need to do that, but that's all right. Okay, so we need to go back to the lighthouse probably twice. Yeah, and then flea market Saturday, and then the cafe Sunday. Okay, drama and crime again. Oh right. Have I? Okay, yeah, the board is there. Yeah, this -10 to customer count is not helpful at all. Actually, you know what? Yeah, that's buffing fantasy, but it's nerfing everything else. You know, we're gonna take the baby doll out, and we're gonna put the spooky candelabra right there. And everything else is good. I think everything else is, yeah, everything else is taken care of. We got the copper jug there. Nice. Okay. So, yeah, lighthouse again. Drama and crime. We'll see if we can sell more than 3 of those today. I was wondering how much dialogue they had for our thespians over here. Oh wait, yeah, yeah, okay, that's fine though. They're you know they're just there to be in the background. They're not there as part of the main attraction. At least not yet. Yes, Fern. Oh, and we had told my I just had a meeting with our set designer. Yes, he also happens to be my older brother, but doesn't mean the set pieces won't come at a cost. But he's offered me 2 possible concepts. Simple, necessary prop knives with a simple curtain you put up for 49. Or if we don't want to allow amateurs, you throw in fake blood and 3 painted backdrops, all for the low price of 99. Oh, that's gonna be like 160, and we got 1 more to go. There better be like an achievement or something for putting on the best possible performance. You want dystopian sci-fi, maybe YA. Mm, see, Percy Jackson is YA, but not necessarily dystopian. No, no, we got plenty of plays, but we're not necessarily moving a lot of those now. Any crime sci-fi? Death Note? I don't know if it's necessary if it's sci-fi enough for what we're looking for. Hmm. Okay. Snow Crash, sci-fi. Uh, Definitely dystopian. Um, let's leave aside the whole YA thing and the age of the love interest. Woo, check out that dystopia. Fern, you weird. For those who don't know, the uh, the female love interest in Neil Stephenson's Snow Crash is 15 years old. And we wonder why it's such a hit with a lot of libertarians. Okay, you don't want a heavy book, you want fantasy. Okay, so shorter fantasy book. Yes, Concerned Martian, exactly. And the protagonist is also not 15. He is a full-grown adult male. So yeah, it's not great. So you want a short romance. Do I have anything along those lines? Excuse me, I might not. Oh, okay. So no fantasy. So just a light romance. Emma is romance, but not light. There's comedy errors, but that's I don't know. If there's any. There's probably more room for romance in a room of one's own than comedy of errors. Yeah, we'll try that. All right. Well, screw you. That's all right. Yeah, we're it's toward the end of the day. It's fine. And despite dropping a hundo on set pieces, we are almost breaking even today. Okay. Yeah, never any litter out here, which honestly I'm totally okay with. You know, boot, boot, boot. Okay, ooh, cheapies, nice. Okay, yeah, so one more day for the lighthouse. Tomorrow, flea market, and then to the cafe on Sunday with all of our spooky stuff. Our what is it? I mean, these Stardew romantic options, they're all at least out of high school. Like all the men are pretty clearly there. Um, like the youngest is Abigail, and she mentioned yeah, she's taking college classes as best I can tell. Because everyone is at least reached the age of majority. So I mean, yeah, that like college age isn't necessarily a lot older than 15, but it's old enough. You know, old enough for any relationships to be at least on the legal side. I know there's at least one mod out there that involves a romance with jazz, but I don't think we need to go there. Ab yeah, yeah. Abby is close, but she. I think, and it also depends like in where your head canon for your character is, like how old the player character. Like they're like late teens, early to mid 20s. That's not out of the question for someone of Abigail's age. Well, yeah, more crime, more drama, and more spending stupid money. All note who got yeah. All to experienced the rat race and put off it, and old enough to legally inherit a whole ass farm. Okay. Oh, let me just do a quick scan. Yep, they're still there doing their thing. Ooh, let's practice the stabbing scene. I can help. I have a knife and everything. Well, you want something that's easy, coming of age. So easy meaning short. So less than 200 pages. Um, Probably not Shakespeare, but we'll see. Maria Stewart? Yeah, probably not. Titus Andronicus? Definitely not. Uh, Narnia? Yeah, definitely not. Not Stephen King. All depends on where. For you, it needs to be at least 18, maybe 16. Well, and again, my interpretation, like when she talks about doing her homework and going to class, I'm envisioning that as like university, like she's like a first or second, maybe even third year university student. But yeah, it could depend as well. But I I think highly enough of Concerned Ape to where I don't think he would put any romanceable characters in the game unless they were of the age of majority. Maybe I'm pushing the boat out a bit much, but I given everything I know of him and the way he likes to do things, I'm going to assume that yeah, like in my head, can Abby's like 18 to 20, somewhere in there. Yeah, that's too long. Okay, I'll try that. Isn't it light and fun? What do you mean the Christian apocalypse isn't light and fun? Yes, Fern. You want sci-fi. You want a long read. Hmm. Is the stand more horror or sci-fi? Seems like more horror. Let's see. Do I have any actual sci-fi? I might not. And I do not. Yeah. Certainly seems like a pretty decent fella. Which makes it all the more, all the more pleasing to see his passion project take off the way it has. All right, I'll try the stand. But I like big books, and I cannot lie. Fern, come on now. Oh, there's Thomas. Where's our man? Where's our uh, our director? Okay, there is one other essential purchase we need to make for the show. I don't know how many chairs we get for the audience. You're not going to believe how expensive chairs are. I asked the university would be willing to lend us foldable plastic chairs for 60, but then again, those things tend to spontaneously collapse whenever someone moves an inch. So I found some cushioned designer chairs, and they sent us to the 135. My God. His love for it really shows in the billion Easter eggs. Oh yeah, most definitely. Oh. So that's what? 60, 99. That's 159 plus these. That's 294 quid we're spending on this little project. You're early, Goofy. Nice. Like 30 minutes early. That's fine. Mill about. Linger. Chat with, your fellow Pilates practitioners, Pilates artists. Fine. Okay. I really better not regret spending that much money. 3 minutes? Wait, what? Yeah, what's wrong with being early? You know, you can it's not desperate. It's eager. It's interested. You are showing how clued in you are. Okay, flea market today. We're in need of fantasy. It's Spain. No one is early. Well, but again, you go with whatever vibe you want to go with, Goofy. Don't let me stop you. Just Oliver is right. Better to be early than walking in late and then inconveniencing everyone around you and drawing all their attention to you, and have everyone stare at you while they're in the middle of the Pilates and you're trying to surreptitiously sneak in and have no one notice you. They will all notice you. Okay. Flea market. Or do we? Yeah, I think we do. Oh, we can buy more spooky stuff. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so, fact, classic, fantasy crime. Fact, classic, fantasy crime. Is there anything to buy? Nah. No Martian, but I do know the dynamic that happens when you're in the middle of a group activity, and then one person tries to sneak in and when they're late and then just try not to be noticed. Most people tend to be very bad at that. They think they're sneaky, they're not sneaky. You know, it could be Pilates, it could be a movie, it could be a lecture. But like they hear the door open, they hear you coming in. Nah. Be early, be respectful of your time, and the respectful of the instructor's time. Fat classic fantasy crime. Crime, fact, classic, fantasy. Go a little bit of that, and a little bit of that. Okay, moving into 4 minutes. Okay, all right, okay. If 20 minutes is the bound of acceptability, then 20 minutes it shall be. Right, and then tomorrow, we take all of our spooky stuff and we go to the cafe. Oh yes, let's buy more spooky stuff too. Can never have too much spooky stuff. Like we're trying to be quiet, everything is so loud. Like it's like when I went to watch A Quiet Place at like a Tuesday afternoon matinee. I was the only person in the theater, and like everything I did, where like I shifted in my seat, I drank from I drank from my soda. Everything was just like disgustingly loud. Which, given the subject of the movie, was even more hilarious. What do you want? No, no. Well, oh, 15? Yeah, that's pretty good. Nice. Appreciate that, Tilda. You have anything interesting? It's the same shit as before. You forgot a towel. Oh no. Yeah, towel and water. I don't know how impactful Pilates is. I feel like that would be a good thing to have. All right, spooky guy, this is your last chance. What you got for me? The same old shit, huh? Let's see. Wednesday, Monday, you're trying to open a bag of chips. Yeah, those. Especially if you get those Sun chips, their bags are just like unnaturally loud. Am I gonna buy those? What are those are probably crime. Or no, it's purple. It'd be fantasy. Actually, that'd be okay. I'll take that. All right, a little bit of both. You need to be nice. You learn that it's possible to live in a house and do anything quietly. You have one. Okay, good, good. Maybe we'll have towels. Yeah, here's open. It is high intensity, low impact. Okay, okay. I can see why. I can see the appeal of that. One more minute. All right, walk hard, walk proud, Goofy. Yes, Fern. You're looking for a new tabletop game or old tabletop game. Okay, I was wondering when that was going to happen. I got an inspiring fact book. They need to acquire knowledge. All right. Well, okay. Yeah. How about you acquire some knowledge about the naturale flora of Bookstonbury? There we go. We'll get some coffee going. A little bit of sales. Harper, no coffee for you. You're too young.
Oh.
Hey, but look, if you ever... I've literally been right across from you at the lighthouse for the last week. As president of the Fall Fear Fest Committee, I want to make sure you're fully prepared for tomorrow.
Huh. Oh.
Okay, okay, yeah, Tilda's telling her to take into a haunted house. All right, yeah, so that's fine. Yeah, we took some of the spooky away, but that's all right. Still not much going on. Anne, look around you. I got foot traffic for days, unlike your shop. You're so bored. Distract me with a book. Anne, how are your studies going? If you have this much time to, meander about and complain about how bored you are, you have time to study. All right. You want a romance, preferably written by a woman. Do I have any of those? Excuse me. Color purple it is. You're too early. You can't open the door. Help? Okay, I'll be right there, Goofy. Now let's end stream real quick, and I will fly to Barcelona, and we'll get you inside. It's a slide. Goofy. All just hang out until someone else can't get in, and you have someone to commiserate with. Either that or you knock. Okay, so, decently profitable day. Clean us out of fact books. Okay, so now tomorrow we go to the cafe, we go maximum spook. Oh, Pumpkin Larry's lit up. Oh, I love that. Have a spooky day. Yeah, look at that, everything's lit up. Oh, love these fall festivals. Yeah, exactly, Oliver. Better to have these difficulties when, before classes started rather than during it. Oh, this is the only place we can go. Alrighty then. Anything? No, we're all right there. But we got a little cheapy here. There we go. Okay. Oh, do we want these? You know what? Sure, you're cheap. I'm gonna feel guilty if I don't get this. Okay, show me the spooky. I'm gonna let the jug to go away. So you spook, or the spooky typewriter is gonna go there. He took your name and said you're very early. Well, you know what? Wear that as a badge of pride. Okay, you're gonna go there. Uh, or no. Skull's going outside. Creepy baby going inside. What are you? Okay, I want the recommendation. Yeah, we'll move the sign out. Larry with the hat's gonna go there. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 spooky things. We're not doing the fish. I'm not taking a 30% nuke to my customer count. Absolutely not. In 50 minutes to let you in, they gave you a towel. Nice. But I would bring my own next time. It's like a creepy. Yeah. So people they'll come in and then they'll start looking about and then surprise, creepy baby doll. Oh wait, can I? Okay, behemoth, can I put that there under you? Oh, there you go. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. That's a good boy. Who's a comfy boy? And yes, Goofy, we are decorating for the Fall Fear Fest. Now we're going to the cafe, which is classic drama and fantasy, but I might throw in a bit of crime, just for fun. Okay. As you know, we'll just throw crime and classic, drama and fantasy. And a little bit of fact, and a little bit of travel. No kids books because they should be out trick or treating. Yeah, Goofy, you're fine. You'll be fine. And if it's that unbearable, now you know. No, you're not. You're not fine, or you're not allowed up there. You didn't tell me if you could wait anywhere else. Okay, we good? We're good. All right, let's go. Okay. Okay, Goofy. All right. So what are your options? Can you... Do you have breathing exercises you can do? Can you... Uh, can you just step outside and then you wait there until more people start to arrive? I mean, you know how to get in now. I think you have more options than crying. 10 more minutes. All right. I mean, you really, well, again, you're... At the very least, the instructor will be the instructor has to be there before everyone so they can set everything up, right? So someone's going to come in who knows what's going on, and you can talk to them, and you'll get some kind of certainty. Oliver making a safe little nest in the corner, observe herself on the phone. Yeah, I mean, find yourself a nice quiet spot, and just vibe for a bit. Enjoy being out of the heat. I assume it's air conditioned where you are. But yeah, if you don't want to step out again and make the guy let you in again, just find a cool cool dark spot, and you just vibe for a bit. Take in your surroundings. Or ooh, okay, we're. Oh, new memory. Who's afraid of books? Not a single spirit has dared to haunt your bookshop. Ha ha! Welcome, friends, to our annual celebration. Fall Fear Fest is the night where our world and the world of spirits are closest.
Uh-huh.
So please make space in your homes, at your tables, and in your hearts for our ancestors and other kind of otherworldly visitors.
Mm-hmm.
Tonight we also celebrate a change of seasons as the bountiful autumn and the dark winter meet.
Ah.
Let's just look out for one another the next month. No one should be left behind in the cold.
Hmm.
Finally, we make noise, we play games, and we dress up in our scariest garbs tonight. Garbs?
Oh.
To ward off any ill-intentioned spirits who might otherwise whisk away someone from our midst. So be loud, be merry, be big, and frightening, and most importantly, enjoy our Fall Fear Fest. Thank you! Okay, well, I immediately appreciate the new soundtrack.
Yay.
Oh, we are best decorated. Nice. I have a feeling we'll be clear of evil spirits tonight. Yeah. Oh! Surprise! Lanky Lantern. He's a feisty one. Extra crime and kids sale chance. Less classic. Okay, so there was a reason to come back here. What do you want? It's Bring a Book to School Day. It is very much not Bring It, but it's Fall Fear Fest. It's not a school day. I mean, no evil spirits is probably good, but you never know. Who knows? Maybe they're the fun kind of evil spirits. Who's to say? You need a fantasy novel, no romance. Okay, all right. Let's see what I can do for you. Excuse me. What's the bad beginning? Oh, you're a child. Okay. Well, I didn't bring any young people books. Well, Lion Witch in the Wardrobe? Possibly. Snow Crash? No. We've had a discussion about that. That's a no. There we go. We'll just give them the regular kind of nightmares. Spirit sightings, costuming tradition. This is what I love about Bookstonbury. No matter how long I've lived here, there's always more traditions to uncover. I guess, yeah, in retrospect, given it is, given that it is a kind of a mildly kid-related night, I probably should have brought some kids' books, but you know, whatever. How do you feel that the cold days are coming soon? Guess I relocate my workhouse to my living room. Well, not necessarily. You know, cold isn't bad for running.
Oh.
Well, I'm gonna miss the sun. Life is rubbish without it. but all the candles are helping a little with the darkness. Speaking of, great decorations. It's very atmospheric, like it was a sort of gothic romance novel. Yeah, she is Anne is down bad for romance. So, do you have anything like that today? A gothic romance? We'll see. Hey, Dystra, good to see you. Welcome in. Books are going all right. The local theater troupe took a lot of our money, but fortunately we had the savings to tank the damage. So now we are currently in the middle of Fall Fear Fest. Okay, I guess they couldn't get the rights to Halloween. Let's see, like a romance partial to a classic horror. Dicer, we did not get we did well metaphorically maybe. Basically, the people at the lighthouse were setting up a community theater group, and we got voluntold to be the producer of their production of Julius Caesar. So we had basically three interactions where we could have we had to buy sets and props and seats. Everyone had like the cheap option or the expensive option. And because I had more than 500 saved up, I went with the expensive option every time, which cost us like what, 60, 99, 130, yeah, like close to 300. I was like, hey, welcome back, Andrea. You guys announced you were gone. That's okay. I mean, I know I'm always on at a peculiar hour, so if people dip in and out, it's to be expected. Jack Pumpkin King famously litigious. Yeah, I mean he'll just walk in and take over your holiday if you're not careful. Okay, do I have any? One, do we have romance, and do we have any horror themed romance? No, no, we're not. We're not doing Snow Crash. We're not stretching that much. That you would dice. Okay. Well, we got Twisted Love says romance right up front. Not necessarily horrific though. What would we be looking for? Probably, yeah, something like Katamia, maybe Dracula. Oh, shit. Speaking of gothic horror, lesbian vampires, what more does one need? Yeah, Goofy. You can do this. You know, it's like using someone's you're going to someone else's place or a hotel room, you know, using their shower for the first time. It inevitably will feel like a dope. Because like you gotta pull this and twist that and some weird configuration you've never seen before. Carmia sounds romantic. Oh, sure is. No, you. Oh, excuse me. Why do you have my kitchen knife? Aha! It's Miriam's knife. I'll be needing that back, thank you. And I'll let Tildy know that it turned up after all. Ah, so Tildy took the knife. Interesting. You're both here, not? No worries, Faultless Elm. Hey, good old Fear Fest. You know it's my anniversary today. My wife and I met here almost 40 years ago because we both went apple bobbing at the same time. Hit our heads together. I knew it was love right there and then. I wish that would happen to me. No, come on. Let's be nice to Waltz. Happy anniversary. Hey, thanks, kiddo. Trick or treat. I'm not joking, dear, but I hope you're enjoying your first Fear Fest. Will you come by my old shop later? I hear it's terribly haunted this time of year. What is a shattered? And why did it? Yeah, I don't know. Follow some. That was a new one on me. I figured that was an auto carrot. No one has a water bottle, Goofy? Hey, there you go. You are officially more prepared than everyone else. Excuse me. Oh, I love the look today, Meg. Great work with the decorations. I wish we could keep the Fear Fest aesthetics around all year, don't you? Okay, controversial opinion? No. It's the anticipation and the build up is it's part of the fun. Like if every day was Halloween, it wouldn't be special anymore. And you think of how annoyed we get when like Christmas is encroaching in like September. And granted, Halloween, objectively superior holiday to Christmas. I do not dispute that, but even there is such a thing as too much of a good thing. I'm okay with a month. A month. Like from October 1st to October 31st. If you want if people want to start observing in late September, I'll look the other way. Actually, you know what Jack the Pumpkin King needs? Man needs a vacation. Especially after the hard work Moira put into this year. Man, I've never seen him so busy before. David apologized for missing band practice once, while juggling all this organization, their uni work, and their cafe work. Mad respect. I sometimes miss practice just because I forget what day of the week it is. Oh, hi, I'm just looking for a book. Yep, I don't even want to go into the haunted house. Sure you don't, Harper. Unless you want to go there? It's not because I'm scared. I just thought that you might be scared. And I could go with you to help with all the ghosts. Yep, let's go together. Don't worry, the ghosts might be friendly. Right? Right. Once you're done with their shells, let's meet over my Tildy shop. Sure, you're not afraid, kid. Sure. I'm sorry, you got here late, fella. We sold out all the crime and all the fact. I got some fantasy. Yes, yeah, exactly, Oliver. Harper was very convincing with her display of not afraidness. Okay, you ready? Let's do it. You stay reassuringly by Harper's side and enter the old bookshop together. The familiar smell of pages is faint, covered mostly by a stale, dusty odor. It's darker than you thought it would be. In this light, you can only make out shapes of what looks like bedsheet covered shelves, angled into a small maze that makes it hard to see where you're going next. With every careful step, you brush past light cobwebs. Are they really for decoration, or has the shop been empty that long? Eee! Something has touched my face! Around the next corner, an old mirror leans against the wall. Was there something behind you just now? Suddenly, a creaky whisper emerges from somewhere you can't see. You dare enter the final resting place of Roderick Blyton! No one has disturbed my rest in 300 years! Roderick Blyton? I know that name from a history book I read once. He's real! Yes, my child, my deeds have been forgotten by my fellow Bookstonians. You must uphold my memory, tell my story. Of course I will. Please let us go. You feel her little hand grab yours in the dark, dragging you forward towards the exit. Turning around what you feel must be the last corner of this endless maze, a book lands in front of you with a heavy thud. It is covered in cobwebs and layers of dust. You feel strangely drawn to its mysterious glow. Do you touch it? Of course we touch it. Ooh, a mysterious grimoire. Okay, so whenever someone doesn't take a recommended book before the 20th century, 10% still chance to classic and fantasy, -2 to every other chance, plus 10% spooky effects. Wow, wow. Now, I wonder, is there a timer on that, or is that just for the rest of the day? Ooh, and does it stack? Because I could make a bunch of crappy recommendations and goose classic and fantasy sale chances. While you still hunch over the book to decipher its title, a dark figure suddenly lunges out from an old wardrobe behind you. Whoa! Ah! So there's no don't be afraid. We can scream or hide your fear. We hide our fear. We because we're spiteful like that. You follow Harper quietly as she starts running, still screaming her lungs out, and rush through the door to the outside. That was terrible. Let's never do that again. Okay, how condescending do we want to be? Okay, Harper, thank you for holding my. Well, no. Let's. You were very brave. You're making fun of me, aren't you? Yes. As Harper tries to catch her breath, you watch the air in front of her face become visible in the sudden cold. Your gaze turns upward. Something catches on your eyelashes. Looks like you caught the very first snow. Finally, a decent season. Oh, Tildy's surgery. You should go by the hospital to see how Tildy is doing. There's a hospital? Oh, the far beach is locked. I guess going to the beach in the winter just is not an option. Thank you, it is. So what were you expecting, Taisha? Let's see. Okay, cheapies. Ooh, more shelf space. Let's go. And what are you? Fairy lights. While there are fewer than 7 books in your shop, 7% to sale chance. Oh, I don't hate that. Because usually it's like you have to have a minimum. Like there's something like the some of the decorations. You need a minimum to have the buff, but this is actually a maximum. I think it's the first one of those I've seen. That's actually pretty useful. Okay, we're going to the hypermarché, so we can finally crack this case. Oh wait, do I still have the knife, or did Miriam take it? I do not still have the knife. but we do still have the corkboard. Okay. You know what? I think we're going to invest early. We're going to invest hard. We have good stores of books. So unless the Lighthouse crowd come begging for funding again, I think the play is we buy the shelf because that's got space for 24 books. Whereas right now we got our main shelf, which is 40, and then we got this little thingy here, which only fits 8. So for one extra daily expenses, we get triple the books. Yeah, you know what? I have talked myself into it. Ba-boom. Alternatively, well, first and foremost, let's reset our spooktacular. Oh yeah, how big is that thing? Oh, nice. Oh, we can go all 3. Yeah, we can actually have 40, 64. Yeah, we got 72 books on offer. Nice. Okay. See, the skull minus kids. That's fine. Or we can plop a cactus out there. Ooh, cactus? What do you do? Drama and crime. A little danger, but okay, yeah, this buffs all of our spooky effects. And kids sale chance. What is buffing the kids? So yeah, the baby doll is yeah, -2 to all. You know what? No. I think we can do better. I know we can, in fact. We'll put it. We're gonna go into winter and we're gonna put a whole mess of plants on display. Why? Because reasons. Yeah, because winter need not be a spooky season. Okay. Okay. So we have our so we got 2 interior plants. Gives a drama and kids and drama. And we got the window box plus our cactus. Oh, where's our did we have an itty bitty cactus? Yeah, we do. Where's the itty bitty cactus? Oh, there it is. Okay. Here, let me flip these around. Otherwise, I will forget where that one is. All right. Yeah, because now we put the picture out there. It's gonna buff all of our plants, and we do have a lot of plants. So are we good there otherwise? I think so. Yes, okay, good. Yeah, we're gonna go to Mega Savings Day at the Hypermarché. So they want crime, fact, and drama. Oh, look at all that shelf space. Okay, so crime, fact, bit of drama. Actually, we can by this point we can probably go like at least a full 10 on everyone. And travel. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, okay. I might overstate the case here. Yeah, look, crime, fact, drama. Let's be sensible about this. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, yeah, 72 books. Love it. Okay, oh, Fern's already on the case. Wow. Okay, we got a little rubbish to pick up. Okay, yes, we found out who had the knife. So it was Miriam's knife, but Tildy had it. But don't tell me who it is yet. I still need to write down my current thoughts on the case. I need to be unbiased. I'm giving you evidence, Fern. Come on. But you should go on and confront them with the evidence, see what they have to say, and make notes of their reaction. Fern, why are you like this? Oh, what the do? We just had our monthly meeting with Cassie, our manager. She wants to implement one of those Employee of the Month bonuses. Which sucks, because now we're all going to be ranked on our performances, and I don't like being constantly observed while trying to do my job. I could really use the money. We need better recording equipment and mics for the band if we ever want to make it. I feel like such a sellout, though. How can I play their games without betraying my fellow comrades? What do you reckon I should do? Sell out or sell out? Wow! I don't think we need to be enthusiastic about it. Just sell out. Aw, really? Wait, sell out every book in your full shop. Oh, come on. How do you expect me to do that? I didn't expect that from you, but I suppose it's true. It's not like I'm actually selling my soul or anything. I do a good job, after all. Why not take some more of Megacorp's money for it? Okay, so we probably... If we want to do that, we might need to, like, tank and, like, just go one day with only, like, the one of the smaller shelves. We won't make crap for money, but I guess we'll progress that. I don't see why that's something to be desired, but whatever. Okay, Klaus wants inspo, new hobby. The origin of species. Sheesh. I know there's much of a hobby there. So you do a new hobby in Knights, Romans, Vikings. You want to see some history? I see. I don't know about a hobby, but Homage to Catalonia definitely is history. How about reading as a hobby there, Klaus? Oh, and here comes the murderer herself. What do you have to say for yourself? You criminal? Hello, dear. I came by to tell you that my hip surgery is on Friday. I'll be staying in the hospital for about 3 weeks because the wonderful staff will assist with my rehabilitation as well. Of course, I practiced many books as I could. I'll stay entertained somehow. But others might not be as blessed with a big home library as myself, so I'm sure it'd be quite worthwhile to sell to the patients and the hospital staff, and I'd appreciate your visits. Okay, here's our next location. Part of the local clinic to visit patients and sell to the medical staff. And patients, I assume. But I also have something a little more delicate to discuss. I can't leave my poor old cat alone for such a long time. The neighbors offered to feed her, but she needs company too. Would you consider taking care of her for me, just for the time being? Okay, what kind of monster would say no to taking care of a cat? Come on. Splendid. Thank you, dear. Her name is Freya. And don't worry, she's really easygoing. Some might even say lazy. So, she's a cat. Oh, you adopt the cat. We have Freya. She's lazy and loves to be around books. While in the shop, plus 6% drama sale chance and 1 second inspiration duration. Okay, yes. Okay, and the and the cat is both small, calming, distracting, and classy. Thank you so much. You two have fun together. Tildy, about your murder. I really think we need to talk about the murder you did. I'm a huge I'm a huge crime story fan. I wouldn't mind reading some more female pen literature, and I'm a traveler. I like reading about places. So you want a travel-themed, female-written crime novel. Don't be too specific or anything. The Vicarage, written by a woman, crime novel. It's about a place. Maybe even a real place. Shadow of the Wind. We're gonna murder. She check. No. No one's touching fantasy. Nope. Let's see. Crime? Any classic crime? No? Okay. Let's try Murder at the Vicarage. Yeah. Oh, yeah. People are pounding down that coffee. This is the time of year for it. Nice hot drinks and an open-air bookstore. And they completely cleaned us out of crime and drama. Now, that's probably because we have a whole bunch of buffs. Oh, Tildy's cat is here. Where is Tildy's cat? Can I? No, I can't actually see. Okay, no, we were not allowed to confront Tildy. So we will have to come back here. Yeah, probably before the surgery, or else, yeah, she's gonna be on the shelf for what, 3 weeks? Maybe we come back Wednesday. Okay, chopped up our money there a little bit. Folding chair. Okay, more inspiration duration. Sunny. Ooh, snow. Yeah, we haven't had snow yet. There we go. Yeah, let's wait a day on these. None of them we need particularly badly. Oh yes. We do need to tend to the el gato or el. Okay, the cat is where? Where is the cat? There is the cat. I guess that makes sense. Oh, hang on. Don't we? Oh no, we don't. Okay, I think that is with Freya in there. Yeah, because we can't have something directly in front of the steps. I guess that would make sense. Wait, no, no. We do have spots. I got a spot on top of the new shelves. Ooh, what are we gonna put there? Yeah, the Buster Six books. That's very specific. Oh, here we go. No, okay. Let's put the we'll put the seashell jar right there, and then we'll take the review board right there, and that'll give us. So we do recommend it. We get a buff to all book sale chances for the cost of that 3 extra daily expenses, though. You know, whatever. Oh, here we go. Okay, so we can also go visit the hospital early. Yeah, Tilda's surgery is scheduled for the 5th. So we go to the ruins, we go to the hospital. Okay, let's do this. Today, we'll go back to the Hypermarché. Tomorrow, hospital. Thursday, we'll go to the ruins. And then Friday, back to the hospital. Excuse me, okay. Where is the... Oh, there's the hospital. Well, wow, way out there. But no, today, yeah, back to the marché. So just so we can finish out that quest line. Oh, but sell every book in your full shop? Okay, maybe I'm in less of a hurry. Okay, let's try the hospital. And we'll go for a balance here. Now, it's a hospital, so it's probably going to be maybe a decent amount of fact. Okay. Give me 2 more travel, and more drama over here. Well, maybe not that many. Okay. If we're banking on this being a excuse me, a fact-based zone. So yeah, no RFK Jr. here. We'll open up. There we go. Stamp collected. Who are you? Oh, did you hear? What about Dr. Cruz? Yeah, apparently he... Shh, not in front of everyone. Oh, hi there, you're new. Oh, you're that bookseller we heard so much about. So we have Nosy Pharmacist, we have meddling radiologist, or sorry, observant radiologist. We have meddling secretary. Welcome to Books in General. How's business? Heard anything interesting recently? Sell 50 books at the hospital. Okay, we'll see what we can do. We'd love to know some of the chatter from your shop. I'm sure you would. Yes. Okay, you enjoying a sci-fi story, maybe it's a graphic novel. Okay, so a short sci-fi graphic novel. See what I can do for you. Now let's go. Let's go to the fantasy shelves. See, Invisible Man is sci-fi and short, but it is definitely not a graphic novel. Although they say it might be nice. That strikes me as negotiable, but in this game, sometimes it's hard to tell. It's often hard to tell, actually. No? Yeah, nothing there. Love Moon Knight. No. Okay, unless crime's going to come through for us. Well, okay. Oh, but okay. Death Note is not sci-fi. It is a graphic novel. It's right at 200 pages, but not sci-fi. Okay, so we're gonna see if the Invisible Man does the trick. Okay, works for me because it works for them. Yeah, interesting that the Behemoth gets his own little character on the side, but Freya does not. What you need there, pal? Okay, you need a fact book. You're not gonna read popular science. You like game design. Okay. A fact book that is not pop sci. With the origin of species can be considered pop science. Or maybe, yeah, we'll go a little short. We'll go Mesopotamian buildings. It's factual. It's definitely not popular science. There we go. Okay, you know, I was gonna pivot to Azuma Escape, but honestly, I'm just vibing here. I hope you folks are too, because this game is basically made for that. It's just like losing yourself in the world, and probably also surreptitiously lengthening your to read list, because I know that's been happening to me too. I think I put at least a half a dozen titles on the to read list since I started playing this game. Now I think of it, multiple of them were cookbooks. There we go. Good job, team. You're loving it, Andrea? Good, good. I'm glad people are into this as well. Like it does, it's really getting good traction. What I'm seeing on Twitch, and getting great reviews on Steam. Reminds me of the Ottawa Bookmobile you visit your elementary school every other week. we have a bookmobile? I think we did at one point, but it stopped showing up. Although what we did have on the regular were these scholastic book fairs, where they basically just give you like a small like catalog, basically like 8-10 pages, and then you circle what you want, you take them home, you show them to your parents, and they begrudgingly pay it forward because, well, at least they're reading. That is where my love of Bunnicula formed. That was like my first big series, and probably my intro to, well, what passed for horror at the at that age. Elementary school, your access to horror titles may be a little limited. You had your mom write your note to allow you to take out Stephen King books. Wow, you had a cool mom. I got looked at sideways for taking out Bunnicula. A vegetarian vampire rabbit was too satanic for my home. Cool mom equals negligent mom. Ah, okay. So maybe not quite as cool as we might have thought. Okay, what are we doing today? We're going back to the Marche, so we can confront Tildy before she goes into the hospital. Yeah, well, I don't. It was more with the vampire than the vegetarianism, but maybe maybe that played a little bit too. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, they want drama and fact. Ah, makes sense. To do, get some good gossip. Good grief. Okay, yeah, so the Mega Marche, confront Tildy. We're probably not doing that. So crime, drama, fact. She was just very much in line with at least she's reading. Well, okay. Um, Actually, this is all mostly fine. Oh, let me do this. Uh, Not the worst. Yeah, not the worst. And yeah, I'd say you turned out pretty darn well. If again, not that I am in any way unbiased. But no, you're a talented individual. You're driven. I mean, you're the editor of a magazine of renown. Plus, you're a multimedia sensation with the podcast and Twitch and the YubTubs. If mom isn't proud of that, that's a mom problem. Okay, and then we immediately start recycling. Oh, move, please. Thank you. Okay, we do have the board equipped, so we should be able to close this case. I say should, assuming Tildy shows up. She usually does. Hey, what does snow do? Oh, so minus 50% to plant effects, but 25% to warm effects, like coffee. Uh, YA books, and you will rage if none of the characters kiss. But I don't tend to read kids' books, So YA, but not kids, and there must be kissing. Well, I'll see what I can do. Okay, is there kissing in The Witch Boy? I genuinely do not know. I mean, there's Sappho. There's definitely kissing there, but probably not a YA thing. Okay. Hey, Brady B, welcome in. You got to watch Weapons. Ooh, what you think? Yeah, you please do. Spill the tea or whatever. Yeah, let us know what you thought. Looking for Alaska? Could be. They don't do kids books, so the green's out of the question. Okay, yeah, let's go for Looking for Alaska. Oh, so you figure out what the triangle talk was about? Okay, yeah. So, excuse me. Good. Some of the themes felt very hit you over the head. Yeah, the satanic panic angle was pretty obvious. Gooch? Oh yeah. Guchin. It is good. It is it is a good thing. So gooching is positive. The school was okay. Andrea, I need your help here. Was there a school shooting scene in the weapons cut that you saw? You thought Gooch was shorthand for the perineum? I mean, I've heard that too. So did I get something important cut again by the Hong Kong censors? You saying don't think so? Oh, Brady B. Can you describe what? Because I don't remember there being a school shooting. So, like, can you describe where in the movie that happens? I do. I remember. Okay, and it got spoilers. Apologies, spoilers for weapons. Go go watch it. It's great. I remember seeing an AR-15 floating above a home. I don't remember anyone actually using it. But again, it might have got cut. Hey, there we go. Okay, Josh Brolin's stream. Yes. I remember that. We had that, and they had the assault rifle like looming above the house. Tildy, are you even gonna show up, girl? Oh, the entire classroom disappearing, the culprit being. Oh, okay. I'm picking up what you're putting down now. Man, okay, I do get it. Although third grade would be real, like a third grader handling an AR-15. That would be that would be a darkly impressive feat. Darius says no one talks about it. And there was a cover-up? Oh yeah, busy day, huh? I'm just getting some fresh air while I'm on my break. I have to get back inside now, so I'll have to browse next time. Are you selling again here soon? I'm usually not around on Sundays because the shop's closed, but I'm not gonna buy just for the books. You're still looking into the whole mascot thing, right? Nothing lost if you ask me. Looks like someone really didn't like the new design. Can you blame them? Yes, I can. And I know exactly who to blame, too. You have something set in outer space, but not over 700 pages. Okay. Can I do that for you? Turns out I can. How about some Asimov? On some we barely learn the kid victims' names. Only Alex and Alex below. Although we get the I think we find out later, Brady B, that Josh Brolin's son, whose name he mentions multiple times, he's the his kid is one of the bullies who's terrorizing Alex while he's like walking through the halls and he chucks a pencil at him. But yeah, you're right. The rest of the kids are barely in at all, and he never got to say he loved them, which is the whole bullies aren't. Well, I get that angle. I don't necessarily agree with it because like some some parents are just shitty, and some kids are just shitty. But I do take your point. Okay, we were gonna confront Tildy, but she never showed, which I don't appreciate. Okay. Okay, these are cheap. We'll grab them. Very nice. Don't need travel. Don't need fact. Don't need fantasy. And immediately after that, you see the character as a. Oh, hang on. Did I miss a message? I might have missed a message. Oh no, yeah. And the character being akin to an insidious ideology that preys on vulnerable kids. Might just be a bit of a stretch. No. Stretch away. What? Once art is out in the world, it's there for everyone to interpret. So don't even if that's not what the director intended that to be, you are free to take that away from the film as you like. Like I was doing some of that with Sinners as well. I thought I was kind of stretching and maybe reading things in that aren't necessarily there. Turns out I was actually in very the branch I was going out on was very well populated. I under 217 is a specific thing that ties to school shootings or children death. 217. Oh, like the was that the hour, or was that the time when all the kids ran out the door? February 17th. Nothing comes to mind there. Like Columbine happened in like late April, early May. Yeah, I'm not. I'm coming up short there. Okay, so we didn't get Tildy there. Maybe we don't have to be there. Do you want to try the cafe? We can keep progressing that. Yeah, because Tildy doesn't go as far out as like the lighthouse or the ruins. Maybe we'll try the cafe. So classic drama, fantasy crime. Do you have anything? No. Okay. Classic drama, fantasy crime. Drama, fantasy, and crime. We'll put the kid stuff over there. Those are fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did think that the giant if it was AR-15 was bit in your face. I mean, yeah, it was definitely not subtle. If you're not, then you have no clue what the AR-15 was about. It is kind of dangling out there. It was, I don't know if it was like, maybe it was Josh Brolin worrying that his son was going to be a school shooter or be the victim of a school shooter. I was right. You never thought about that without the shadows, you're not following the. Yeah, it's not obvious like why that's there. I would have to look for like some deconstructions, but if I'm honest, I'm kind of okay with just letting that be a tantalizing little mystery. And I know Andrea and Alex had a fact flash. The their one of their Patreon exclusive reviews for weapons. Which, by the way, if you're not on the Faculty of Horror Patreon, there's I mean, Faculty of Horror the podcast is great as is, but if you have the money to spare and you want to support the podcast, support Andrea and Alex and their adventures, drop some money there because they have exclusive reviews, extra talk. There's like the Blood and Blush, where you get beauty tips from them if you want. Lots of good stuff there. It is appointment listening for me. There we go. Snowman! Yo! We get a snowman! 5% to kid sales chance, and one kid will come by today. Obviously, only in winter. And you were positively getting at what I can understand. You'll try when your wallet allows it. Oh yeah, no worries. But yeah, I would say even just just the podcast itself is great to listen to. They had a deep back catalog and no ads. Let's see. What do you got there? You want romance. There's no happily ever after. You'll cry. Oh, no. Let's see what I can do for you. Happily ever after romance. I can't remember. Is there a happy ending in Midsummer Night's Dream? Hmm. Oh, regarding the triangle, your friend had a different theory when you thought of Hecate. He thought of the PlayStation. Honestly, that's not bad. I would be lying if I didn't see a little Xbox in there. Wuthering Heights. I don't know about that one. Okay, here, Jane Eyre. Oh yes, and oh gosh darn it. You found it. Okay, yes, I know, Fern. I know. We're waiting for Tildy. I swear. We are going to deal with her eventually. The Grand Seller must weather good times and hard times. Excuse me, goody times and hardy times. I would say you certainly achieved that. Well done. Yay. I must say, I'm quite impressed with your perseverance. Now, this is where our second edition compendium from 1798 concludes. However, it is rumored that the lost first edition from 1787 contained a seventh rule. No one has found this missing page yet, but it is the reason we still speak of 7 pillars today. But no matter. For today, you've earned yourself a break. But come back soon and we can start continuing with the second half of our course. Well, with a sales pitch like that, how can I not? Yes, Miriam? You want a historical setting, you prefer nonfiction, and you tend to enjoy the classics. Do you now? Historical setting, nonfiction. Yeah, Nagatakabe, probably not a classic, per se. Let's see, well, okay. If it came out in 1904, would that be a historical setting? Feels like a little bit of a stretch. Yeah, historical nonfiction. No, Maria Stewart's play. Yeah, we're coming up a little short here. Okay, historical nonfiction. Anything that's old? Well, I mean, 1800s, mid-century architects. You know what? There you go. Seven Lamps Architecture, 1849. Okay, so that is in fact old enough. Good. So we were hard up otherwise. Hey there, visiting the cafe again, are we? I hear you're quite the regular, but let's face it, in this town, who isn't? My friends are always surprised I can remember everyone's standard order, but I've been helping out ever since I was a teen. Every school holiday, I come to Bookstonbury to stay with my nan, and she told me all the drinks were made. It's funny, you know. My dad always tried to talk me into the holidays at the beach or a theme park, but I just wanted to come here to this cafe. I suppose I always wanted to be like my nan. She's so strong-willed, and nobody can tell her how to run her business or her life.
Hey.
I just wish she'd slow down a bit now that she's in her 70s, but that's probably never going to happen. Anyway, gotta get back to my shift. Thanks for stopping by. Okay, I hold out hope that still. There you are, murderer. Interesting clues you have on your board. You've really done your homework on this case. Have you figured it out yet? Yes, it was you. I see. You really are quite clever. Let's say I did destroy that mascot. Hypothetically, it would have been for a good reason. That inflatable thing is an insult to St. Buxton's memory. They're not some mascot that can be used to advertise corporate greed. They were a real person and a core part of our town's history and values. Something simply had to be done. Hypothetically speaking, of course. Yes, she stabbed it in Minecraft. Now, what will you do with this information? Can I trust you? I mean, you can trust me to keep it as blackmail material. Is that what you mean? Wonderful. Some hypothetical trails are best left cold. Yeah, we'll let Fern come up with their own idea. I'm sure it'll be sufficiently fanciful. Okay, have I missed any recyclables? Does not appear as such. Right? Yeah, that's the table. No, we actually sold a pretty good spread of just about everything. All right, have fun, murderer. Okay, we good? No, yeah, pretty reasonable day profit-wise. Okay, so tomorrow we go to the hospital. Oh, I just noticed we still have our jack-o'-lantern in the window. I'm kind of okay with that. Okay, yes, yeah, we're a little low on crime. I would love to get some more of that. I'll pay 30. And a single kid's book. Love it. Oh yes, we have our snowman. Are we going to be selling to kids at the hospital, though? Feels that might be a bit of a stretch. Yeah, it's mostly staff. I know patients, doctors, and visitors alike are looking for a distraction. All right. Drama and fact. Okay. Let's see. What are you? You're doing minus classic. Well, oh, and what do you do? You crime kids. Crime and kids. Okay. Oh, standing small. Oh yeah. Can I put vertical Larry? I can. Okay, so we'll get an even bigger buff there, but the same debuff to classic sales chance. There we go. Okay, that'll do. Oh, okay. As they're they're making that clear. to the hospital, I guess. So yeah, so the game doesn't give you the option to forget about your friends. And you know what? That's actually okay. Okay, we go long on drama and fact. Well, here, let's do this then. Go zip all the way across. Take a drama, go zip all the way across. And then we'll go with our other spreads. There we go. Is that fine? Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, we're mostly here to support Tildy. Oh, wait, hello? Is that just a coin there? Hang on. Yeah, that was just a coin sitting in a nest. Huh, how about that? I mean, I'm certainly not going to complain. Just as good as finding a recyclable. Guess the pregnancy must have... wait, pregnancy? What? I said to... Okay, you... For a bunch of gossips, you're awfully loose-lipped. Like, you're spilling tea that ought not be spilled. Are you here to ask after Tildy? The surgery has apparently gone well, but I have not been able to see her. I'm afraid it'll take a few more hours before she's well enough for visitors.
Oh.
But her caregivers have assured me that we should be able to look in on her in the evening. It's still quite worrying, is it not? I am very aware of the risks that come with a surgery like this. So I am having trouble going home. Maybe. Yes. I should wait inside until we have more news. Would you join me after work is done? I'm sure Tildy would love to see you. Okay, you want something real life. Animals, no thrillers. Okay. Anything with the aminals. Yeah, where's that origin of the species? Oh, here we go. Catching carps. Is it catching carps or catching carp? Apparently, in this one, it's catching carps. You love the animals and catching carps? It feels like there'd be just the one. There would be carp. But all right. Oh, and somehow we have room for enough room for 2 wheelchair users. Not bad. Well, they both go up the ramp, go in, get what they need, and somehow turn around and head right back out. You know what? That is a level of skill I can only respect. What do you want? Give me a book about plants or rocks or animals. As long as it's about nature, it wouldn't mind getting a little bit more sophisticated. Okay. I think you're okay about plants. How about the Royal Horticultural Society Encyclopedia of Gardening? That's sophisticated enough for you? Tardis Bookshop. Yeah. Oh, and we fueled the rumor mill. Oh, okay. So you're quite an interesting crowd. There we go. You're finally privy to Bookston Dreadnough's juiciest drama. See, we love people watching. There's always so much to learn. We can trust you. You won't spill the beans? Good, because I heard that Jenny has a massive crush on that new phlebotomist. Really? Jenny from orthopedics? Okay, they keep using British spellings with the S's instead of Z's in the orthopedics rather than orthopedics. I don't know. My mind keeps insisting this is set in maritime Canada, but it could be, it could be like coastal Ireland or somewhere. I don't know. It's probably just a fictional location. No, gosh, no. Jenny, the physical therapist with the purple hair. I mean, they would look good together, wouldn't they? But if I know Jenny, she'll never ask him out. Maybe the two just need a little push. Recommend 5 romance titles. Okay. The right spelling? Well, it's the right spelling for some people. Not necessarily all, but some. Oh, right, we can take down the mascot murder poster now. I'll probably have to make a note of that. Okay. Anything else to pick up or collect? Does not appear as such. Okay. Let's check in on our Tildy. Miriam greets you right by the building's entrance, patiently shooing you along the direction of the lifts. She still looks tired, but her hair is pulled into a tight bun again, and her clothes have been smoothed in an effort to look fresh. Like most hospitals, this building is a maze of white hallways that all look the same. Miriam, however, leads the way without hesitation. With a slight prick in your chest, you wonder how many times she has been here before, worried about a loved one. Finally, the two of you knock politely on the white door of a patient room and quietly head inside. The first hospital bed you see isn't Tildy's. A woman of similar age greets you with a crinkled smile over her gossip magazine. Of course, Tildy has the bed by the window. You pass by a separating curtain that's only half drawn and finally relax for the first time. You can feel Miriam do the same beside you as both of you see Tildy awake and smiling, although groggy from a recent nap. You are all right. Of course I am, silly. I told you I would be. I'm being treated like royalty here, despite my moral objections to any such institution. You have moral objections to a hospital, girl? You have passed away. Okay, F's in chat for Goofy, who is no longer with us on this mortal coil. It was hard, really good. You worked your core and legs. Good, good. I imagine that's what that's there for. And you were doing it for the first time. So, presumably in the future, it'll get easier for you. Once the muscle memory has been ingrained. The only thing lacking in this place is entertainment. My eyes are a little too tired for reading, so I've been relying solely on Giselle's delightful stories here. Of course. I should have known you wouldn't be able to rest for even a minute. I rest enough, darling. In fact, I do nothing but rest. But would it be too much for me to ask my young mistress to fetch me a few things for our next visit? I could never refuse a fetch quest. No. If the trainer gave you grace because you're a noob, well, good. Good for them. They should do. They ease you in rather than expecting you to be a pro right away. Yeah, you want a smoothie? Yeah, go easy. Let yourself cool down, and you treat yourself to a smoothie. Maybe not the Sammy though. How kind of you, dearie. I appreciate you helping out. Now I've been telling Giselle about my favorite board game. Could you pick it up from the Mega Marché for us? Okay, fetched an entertaining board game for Tilde and her new friend Giselle from the Mega Marché. Thank you, dear, and thank you for coming to visit. It was really lovely to see you. Yes, thank you for coming with me. Now, please give us a moment alone. Oh, new memory emotional support. Mary would never admit it, but she was really scared, and you were there for her. Okay, so now we pack up? Now we pack up. I assume, Behemoth was watching the shop while we were away. Okay. Man, yeah, we went right ahead and played 4 hours of Tiny Bookshop, didn't we? I am. I'm wondering where, like, how much of a time, like a time frame, are we on? So we have yet to unlock one more location. I'm not sure. To be clear, yeah, read Oliver. I'm really enjoying it. It is it's every bit the chill experience I was hoping for. I'm trying to pick out places where there is any time pressure, and the only thing I can think of is like certain things on the beach you can only do in summer. But beyond that, there's really not that much. The only other time pressure is making sure you get to you click on the recommendation request in time, and even then, if you don't, you're not penalized in any way. So yeah, it's we're just chooching along. But I do think we're gonna leave it there for tonight. It's a quarter after 1, and I would like to go to bed soon. Not not that I would be against continuing to luxuriate in a winter setting more, because boy, after months of 30-degree temperatures, I could do with some real winter. But I think we're going to leave it there. So, folks, thank you all so much for hanging out. Oliver, Freddie B, Goofy, Andrea, and Dykstra as well. Appreciate you all hanging out. Faultless Elm, good to see you. Oh, you found the was it ready to be this game's publisher? The debauchery sim. Yeah, I think I remember you mentioning that. Yeah, we're gonna call the stream here. I can drift off to bed, but appreciate y'all hanging out. Um, we'll close things out as we always do. Find someone to raid, pass the love on to someone else. Let's see. See, Helga's still doing Hollow Knight. Some of our Long Dark crew. Kimmy's doing Perfection Plus Plus. Tofu's doing Control. Wait, Pizza Bandit? There's a game called Pizza Bandit? Interesting. Uh, yeah, Dan's on doing Major League Bellatra. Okay, we're gonna pass on that. Okay, so we're gonna go raid friend of the channel, Tiny Toxic Tofu. She is doing her first playthrough of Control, which I think I want to play at some point too. So if you can, folks, please stick around for the raid. Show Tofu some love. Maybe enjoy some Wakeaverse action. And yeah, so check the Discord for schedule for the coming week. So appreciate y'all hanging out. We'll see you next time, and bye for now.